my tuxedo man next to my tuxedo box. See? See? Hi, good morning. Yeah, that came in the mail yesterday. UPS delivered it. It had been back ordered. Good morning. Good morning, buddy. How are you? Hi. Good morning. Here's your food. Hi. Good morning. It wasn't any easier to get the pill in today. He's really starting to not want to hold his jaw open long enough for me to insert the pill pusher, but we got it in and it wasn't disintegrating today, and it was only half a pill. Didn't have to quote unquote waste medicine to get him a dose, so that was good. Goodness, I got something coming overhead. I can't see it for the trees, but we get a lot of oh, I did just see it. We have a lot of military planes come overhead from Fort Liberty, frequently, loud, all the time, but that looked like some sort of a little business jet. Well, there you are, Morris. Thank you for not making me wonder this morning. Mom doesn't like to be wondering where her boys are. Come here. Hi. Hi, Morris. Good boy. Yeah, the crowd's all here. The gang's all here. Don was out here helping. We've done what we can do for today. I have got to get out here today with the smelly stuff. Pepper, cinnamon. Try to save these, because if they started on them last night, they'll come and finish them tomorrow. They come back, but it's, you know, 2 or 3 weeks with no flowers. Supposed to be 101 here today. That's the real temperature. The heat index, of course, higher. And it's okay right now, but it's cranking. I just feel a little defeated. Just really hard to keep up with the watering, and really hard to keep the deer away, and it's just hard right now in the heat of the summer. And I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. Hi, Gray. Good morning. Last but never least, Sweet Pea. Hi. Hello. Hello. She gets her dinner really late. Later than some of the rest of them, so that's why I don't worry. She got like her meal at 10 or 11 last night. That's a good girl. Good girl. Jules, we'll be back to your cool air conditioning in just a little bit. It's right toasty out here in the sunshine on the asphalt. We're just gonna walk the trail today, not walk out in the sun at South Park. That'll get us. I see the bluebirds still sticking their head out of the box. Those babies have got to be ready to fledge soon. They're baking over there. Yeah. Well, they have 3 broods a year. Apparently, they can have a nest in February and a nest in June. So, and in between. All I was going to say is, we've got our vests on, but we are shortening our walk, and we are walking in the shade for the majority of the walk today. Big difference in the shade. I picked up all the cans over here yesterday now, people. One of the Facebook groups had a, Fuquay Facebook groups had a post last night, and someone was asking for a friend. They had a 2014 Ford Explorer, and the transmission went out and something else went out. I'm sorry, I don't remember what the something else is. And the repair cost estimate was approximately $8,500. And the question was, should my friend repair the vehicle or look for another quality used vehicle? Okay. And I thought to myself, this has nothing to do with it being a Ford or what the repairs were or any of that other stuff. But my thought was like, people worry about replacing the battery in electric vehicles and how expensive it is. And yeah, it's a little more expensive than $8,500, and it's for a refurbished battery, but you know, it's still, you're sunk in an ICE vehicle if certain things happen for a really large repair. Just like if you happen to have a battery failure outside a warranty, because remember the warranty is 8 years or n number of miles. For Ruby it's unlimited. For Jules it's
I think 125.
120. It's on the paperwork. It varies by vehicle and battery pack. So now it used to be 8 years unlimited for all the S's and X's, but now you've got to really look at your paperwork to understand your battery warranty. But anyway, I thought to myself, well, first I was, I'm sure that's a financial burden to that family, and I felt bad that they had a major repair on their car. But I would also like to point out to all the ICE people that say, oh, well, you're going to have to replace that battery. Well, rarely outside of warranty, and it's really not any worse than losing the engine or losing the transmission and some other stuff in some of these ICE vehicles. So yeah, there's that. There's a snake skin. Thought it was a piece of trash at first. Not a very big snake. I've seen much bigger skins than that. Cool. We do have a breeze. It makes all the difference in the world out here, especially in the sunny section. It really is mostly in the shade over here, but this one stretch, we're in between shady spots. We're on our way back now. There's a young woman out here running. We're very impressed with her.
She had hand weights.
Yeah, she had weights, probably 3 pounds.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So they were 2 or 3 pounds, maybe. They weren't more than 5 pounds. It's hard to know. It just depends on how compressed the weight is. But I've got the hand weights for when I was doing the desk cycle. And
I think she had water in her backpack.
oh yeah, and that's right. And she had a backpack on. It may not have been super heavy, but even 5 pounds back there is something.
Running uphill.
Yeah. We gave her words of encouragement, and I told her she was great motivation. I'm just out here making sure I put one foot in front of the other.
I told you that today separates the wheat from the chaff.
Yeah, well, like I did start out with, she was a young lady. She couldn't have been certainly not over 25, and probably not
even 20.
I would say not 20 even. A high school girl probably. But when you're in great shape, you look a little younger. So when these fine athletic specimens are out here, I just use it as motivation to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Yeah, I really feel like our daily walks are necessary for me to retain all of the function I currently have as I get older. Just explaining to JB. And on days when we don't wear the vest, it's like a real boost of energy, because, the conditioning of walking with the vest really changes things up when you don't walk with it. I don't know, but I'm guessing it's a little bit like getting used to walking at a higher elevation, and then when you come down to near sea level, walking is not as hard. I'm guessing it might be something like that. I've never really walked at higher elevation, so I don't for sure know, but taking the vest off is a boost in ability, endurance. Hi, Mr. Bunny, you're so pretty. And that one's a big one. This is an adult. We've seen lots of babies, but this is an adult. We're not going to bother you. You have a good day. Hiding up in there where you... Well, it's shady, but also you blend in.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling Dawn that this beady looking foliage here is native and naturally growing elderberry mixed in here with the blackberry vine. Are you trying to get me extra steps?
That's right. I did the extra lap around the parking lot to get my...
Well, he didn't tell me in advance, so I didn't know. He didn't drop me off because he got a shady parking space. I got what I needed for dinner tonight. So it looks like they have most of the lights up in here now. I see one tall one that's missing, but then there are those pretty ones.
Yeah.
And I expect it was a combination of parts from multiple places and the electrician to come back out and do his thing.
Yeah, I agree.
And hopefully he wasn't up there on 100-degree heat, because we had cool months when he could have been out there installing them in the sunshine, poor guy. We didn't need them, you know, we needed them at the time of the year where it gets dark super early. Right now it's getting dark at 9 o'clock at night. It's not as big a deal. Yeah, at first look you don't notice, but all the ferns are lower, and that's because the deer have also come across on these Christmas ferns, the more juicy, lighter ones, and eaten the tops off of them. Almost the whole area over here. Just grand. Like I said, I've been keeping them alive with the water, so they're looking a lot nicer than some of the other ferns in the area. And yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish up the village piece, which should be doable. Pack all of that stuff, including this bin, out of the way, and then I'll have room to start on the tuxedo cat. Dawn is anxious to see how it looks, so I'll probably do that before I get back to the cottage house. Let's see. The brakes on JB's truck got to be really complicated. The guy at Advanced Auto said he had the part, but then there were two parts, and he had the one that wasn't the right one for JB's truck. And basically he's got to get home, and the brake job is going to take a lot of finessing over probably multiple days, and he's just going to get home and then do the brakes at home. JB's done many a brake in his lifetime, so while, you know, having a buddy around for the project is good, it's not necessary to get them swapped. So the brake job, they did a bunch, they learned a lot, they ordered a part now for when he gets home, but they're not actually swapping out the brakes anymore. Today they're looking at the drainage on JB's air conditioner, which is a, you know, little thing. They're going to swap out some of the screws for better screws on the bench JB built the last time he was here, the one that's across the bridge. They're going to do a little something on the bridge to tidy it up, finish it up down there, get ready for the lights to go back on it, which I think they're arriving tomorrow. And so they're just doing a lot of little things today. Probably nothing worth time-lapsing. Probably nothing, not, you know, just nothing to write home about. All important things, and it's hot out there and it's not fun, but not like I can show you big project stuff. And Don's decided to hold off on the back door until fall because there's too many mosquitoes and flies. It's awfully hot out there and humid. We'd be losing air conditioning. We'd have to, I mean, I have to be home to make sure the kitties are taken care of, and that's no problem, but the insects and the heat are a real, I mean, why would we want to open up the door on the house on a 95+ degree day? So that's gonna, Don can do it, and he's gonna do it this fall. He's just not, it's just not the right time of year to do the back door project. And oh, by the way, we have what we need. Right now it's functioning fine, closing properly and such, but if it gets to the point where something busts on it, then we have what we need, and then we would go through the trouble of that. So our friend David is coming for dinner tonight, and we're gonna have some steaks and some ice cream and relax a little bit. You gotta have some, you know, just fun while JB's here. So yeah, that's what's going on today. I've walked around and put the last of the meat rub that I had, and then cinnamon, pretty much everywhere. So I'll sleep better tonight, but it won't last for forever. You got to reapply. Oh God, it's hot, and the guys are down by the bridge doing their thing. Phew. Alrighty, I'm done putting it back together. Very few substitutions. All of the parts specific to this set, or rare parts, are here. All the minifigures are here. I've ordered a sticker set, and I've ordered a couple of 1x3 tan slopes. I'm currently have white in a few spots on the side there. One other place that is not the right color. supposed to be tan, not white. Anyway, very few things, and I'm done putting it back together. It's even got one extra tiny Christmas tree. Hey, how are ya? Was traffic all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad.
You're
Okay.
down one.
We started without you. We're sorry.
That's okay.
We are feeling no pain, and we are having
What's that?
steak,
Something
potatoes, corn on the cob, and there's ice cream to come. Oh wow, Donnie, is that your plate?
That's right. That's my plate.
David's gonna let his Tesla take him home. Most of the way anyway. Yeah, we had a good time.